Hey guys, I'm Ismail Sheikh. Today we are going to learn about the SQL union, intersect, and except clause in SQL. So let's get started. So first of all, we will check all the definitions, and then we will check the rules, and then syntax. Also, after that, we will move to the practical part. So stay tuned. So first, we will check about the union operator or union clause. So it's used to combine two or more results into a single set without duplicate values. So let's say if there are two columns which has A, B, C, D. The first column is A, B, C, D, and the second column contains A, B, C, D, E. In this case, it will combine the common values which are A, B, C, D. This will be our result. Now, for union all clause, when we have two columns which has A, B, C, D, and the second column has A, B, C, D, E, it will combine both of these columns and it will give you A, B, C, D, E as well. That means it will give you duplicate values as well and non-duplicate values as well. So that's the basic difference between union and union all. Union will not contain any duplicate values, but union all will include the duplicates. Similarly, for intersect clause, when there's a column which contains A, B, C, D, and the second column contains A, B, C, D, E, it will give you a column or result set which will contain only common values, that's A, B, C, D. Intersect statement contains the data from both result sets which are in common. So this is similar to union statement. And in the last, the except statement or except clause, it takes the data from the first result set but does not take it from the second result set. That means no matching records are reflected in your result set. So let's say if your first column has A, B, C, D, the second column has A, B, C, D, E, then it will just give you E as your result. So that's the basic difference between union, union all, intersect, and except clause. Now let's move to the rules part. Before we check the rules, let's check the syntax first. It'll make you understand the rules. So first, you have to specify the select statement here, and then you have to specify the columns from the table, and you can give the condition, and then you have to add union, and same goes with the second table as well. So between your first statement and second statement, you have to add union clause. So that's how you can use union statement. But there is a condition here. Each select statement within union must have the same number of columns. So when you check the first select statement and the second select statement, should have same number of columns. It should not add more columns into the second column or the first one. The second rule is the column must also have similar data types. So let's say if we have a varchar here and if we have an integer here, it won't take it. It won't accept that. So you have to make sure that it has common data types. The third rule is that the columns in each select statement must also be in the same order. So you have to make sure the order is similar when it comes to first select statement and the second select statement. Now let's move to the practical part. We will check how you can use union, union all, intersect, and except clause using SQL Server Management Studio. So this is our SQL Server Management Studio. I have already created one database named Let's Learn, and I have added two tables here. First one is details and the second one is scorecard. So in order to check what's present in these two tables, you have to type in select star from details and select star from scorecard. So I have added ID name columns here in the details, and then I have added ID, subject, scorecard and name in the second column. So let's check how we can use union, all, intersect and except clause using SQL. Now I'm going to combine the data from my first column and the second column, which is details and scorecards. So let's see how we can do that. So first I'm going to add a select statement. I'm going to add select ID, comma name from the first table name, that's details, and then I'm going to add union here, and then I'm going to add a second statement, that's select ID, comma name from scorecard, and let's execute this. Now you can see all the matching records from details and scorecard are reflected in your result. So the common name is Ismail, Suresh, Anil, Ramesh, Shiv. Now let's add union all here. So once I add union all, you will see all the duplicate values as well. So as you can see here, all the values, if it's duplicate or not, you will see all the values here. You'll see Ismail, Suresh, Ramesh with their respective IDs. You can also add order by statement here. If let's say if I want to sort this result in a particular order, let's say if I want to sort this by ID and it should be in the ascending order, you can just add order by name of the column, that's ID, and then you have to specify ASC. Even if you don't specify ASC, it will do it in the ascending order only. That's the default way. So if you want to check how to use order ID in detail, there's a separate video. You can go to my playlist and check that. So now let's check what's the difference that it makes. Let's execute this. Now you can see it's sorted, looks a little better. If I remove union all, we'll just keep it union. Now you'll see it's sorted again. Now I'm going to add intersect clause here. It will be similar to union. You can just check if there is any changes. Okay, so let's select this and execute. There you go, it's similar. It will give you similar results. Now let's add except statement here. As I mentioned earlier, except takes the data from the first result set but not in the second result set, so you won't find any matching records. So when you see union all, you will find all the matching records. If there are no matching records, union won't give you any matching, but if you add except, you won't find any result here. So let's test that. There you go, you will find a blank result here. So that's how you can use union all, intersect and except statement using SQL.